Yes,
Hello?
Shreya, you're audible.
Just give me a minute. Just again asking for some. So yeah, someone was asking me some doubts. I think Monica, right? Can you share your screen and give you permission?
Shreya, I
Uh,
can't share my screen right now.
okay. So what's your query? I couldn't get it clearly on the chart. Any
Actually, can I talk to you tomorrow morning? Like, I can't share my screen now and I can't explain exactly because,
So okay, tomorrow you want me to connect with you and fix it?
yes, yes.
Fine, that's okay. Okay.
Uh,
So anything post and we can connect. Okay.
oh,
Sure.
Shreya, I have one doubt.
Mm-hmm.
1 second, I'm sharing my screen.
Okay, so do you have access to share the screen? Mhm. Okay, now I think you'll have access. Yes, please go ahead.
This is my PDA. In that PDA, I have one doubt.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your query? You can explain it.
1 second, I will share.
What you want to do?
In that 1 second, I have an another. I need to edit this mail. How can I? I'm
From where
given.
did you
I'm
made
given
it a
string
medium to?
only.
Okay. Can you just give right click?
Okay.
Go to dictionary, configure dictionary. Yes. It is a string which you have created and it is not read only. But why it is showing read only on form? Can you go back now? It is editable, right? Can you just type something?
Yes.
It is editable. Then what you want to do?
I need to put an mail symbol here.
You want to validate it
Yeah.
with email. Then you have to choose the type as email, not string. Okay, just go to dictionary again. Yeah, leave this page. Instead of string, just click on that magnifying glass icon. Yeah, select email option, email type. Just click, or you give me the access. You can approve it, so I can control your screen. Chandrahas, I'm unable to control your screen somehow. So, I don't know. Can you just click here on shrink field?
Here.
And yes, magnifying glass, you know, right? Click on that lookup icon, yeah. Or you can create a new field with email type that will validate for email, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll share my screen. Is it okay?
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I'm sharing my screen. I'm sorry. One minute. Let me just start the recording. So let's say I'll open my instance form. Okay. Usually deletion is not a good practice. That's the reason I don't teach the shortcuts and all again. Okay, let's say we have a field called caller phone, caller email. Okay. So I'm sorry, we were working on some other topic. Let's say this is my field which is I created. You can understand it with the prefix with U underscore. So now if I want to delete this field, okay, just give a right click, go to dictionary of that particular field. You can deactivate it. That is a good practice again. Otherwise, you have a requirement or instructions to delete this field, then you will have a delete column here. Okay, that means the entire field will be deleted from the system. You got it? See, delete this column. Caller phone is the label of your field that you have customized. It is no more on the form, label on the form layout. Is it clear now?
Okay, Shreya. Thank you.
Yeah, but don't delete until unless you have instructions in real time. That's the reason I don't teach this techniques. Okay, that is not a good practice. Okay. Yeah. So now, yesterday we have seen form layout, right? I'll just give a quick recap of the scene. Just give a right click on your header banner, go to configure, you'll be finding form layout. Actually, from form layout, you can align the fields. You can add the split for the form. You can add more fields to the form. We have already seen what type of fields that are supported in ServiceNow. So this form layout is definitely helpful for you while working. Okay, in your real time, if there is a requirement for you to create a new field, you can create a new field from here. You can choose any
Yeah,
type.
I have another doubt in that.
Chandra has allow me a minute.
Okay.
Okay, pause this. Okay, because see, I'm in a flow, I may miss out. I again forget to teach you the topic. That's the reason. I'll come back to you. Don't worry. Okay. So you can create any field from here. You can choose any type from here. You have a different field length. If it is a string, we have a default small, large and extra large like this, right? So whenever a new field is added to the list, it will be added to the edge of the list. You have to align it. Okay. Yeah, that is one thing you have to take care while working on form layout. And you have an option. Let's say I have created a field called FN. Okay, I can search something like this and control F, which is also to find something in the list. This available, this type of setup is called as a slash bucket, guys. Okay, there are fields that are already there in the ServiceNow as out of the box. There are the fields that we have customized or created. Everything is listed out in this available side. And on the selected side, if you push your fields, those are only displayed on the form. Okay, if I have a caller email field, it is active, but I don't want it on the form, then I just push it to my available side and just click on save. So this changes will reflect on the form. Is it clear? So form layout helps you to lay out the alignment of fields or creation of new fields on the form. Yes. So Chandrahas, now you can go ahead.
One second. In that incident form layout, right?
Hmm.
In that available, I cannot see my search bar in my own PDI.
In your own PDI.
This is an website. One second.
This one.
Yeah.
Might be I enabled SN utils. Okay, this is a extension that we have that makes your work more simple. This is legally even access on your real-time instance. So I'll help you out with that. Okay. So
Okay.
you can also just enable this extension on your web browser.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah. So I'll discuss view. Post that we'll see what is form design and form builder. So what is a view here? Say we have views in ServiceNow. Let me open incident list. I'm sorry, Chandrahas, because I'm in a flow, I might miss out. That's the reason. Okay. So here we are on a list. And if I just take you to the list, see, we have so many fields here and as an admin, I can edit it, I can update it. This all activities we have done. But coming to real time, not every user will hold admin rights. So some of the users are not allowed to edit the data. Some of the users have to just see certain information on the list. Like they just have to see whether the incident is active or not, what is the incident number, just the short description, state, and if it is resolved, the resolution code and resolution notes. So that should only be available, okay, not the entire information. How we can actually achieve this? You can have your own view. Let's say this setup should be available for the users with base ITIL role. Okay, so there is a role called base ITL role. Only users with this role will have a access on the list or on the form to a limited fields. Okay, so how we can see that view? So there is a concept called view in ServiceNow, and these are all the views that are there on the system has out of the box, like default view. Default view is nothing but a standard view, and here also you can see there is a default view. There are some other views that are there in the system. See, there are many views that are available. Okay, then I have a requirement to create a new view and see the difference between the view and all, how to restrict it. I'm sorry, this one field. Let me deactivate a client script that is running. Okay. Now I'm on my instance form, and let's see. Default view have too many fields. Okay, and if I just change the view to some major instance, okay, there the alignment of fields is purely different here. See, number, caller, category, configuration item, priority, and I can only see options here if I have to add more. As admin, I have this opportunity to do, but other users will not have admin role, so they cannot modify the columns that are there in this particular major instance view. See, I have added active. Okay, and if I even open an instance in major instance view, the alignment would be different. See, impact, urgency, priority. These three were aligned to the left, and there is some other fields like opened by, channel, and other fields on the form. Even location field is there. You can clearly see the view name is major instance. Okay, let's come back again. Let's go to view called self-service. That means if you see, there are only three fields, and if you even open the form from here, there are very limited fields on the form, and the view clearly says we are on self-service. That means user with no role. Okay, we call it as a self-service user, or the view name is given as a ESS. Okay, so there are very limited fields. So even if I have to give you real-time example, let me open portal. Okay, just add SP to it. SP stands for service portal. This is the place from where your actual incidents are being created by the end users or customers. So when you just type here create incident, so create incident, just select the value. So test views and submit it. See, there are only two fields. On our incident form, there were many fields like caller, category, subcategory, assignment group, state, channel. But here there are very limited fields. But if you just see, this incident is also created and reflected on our incident list. See. Test views. Okay, the one which I have created now. Okay, so the views really very important. So let's say we will create a view. Before that, I'll just create a role also. Like base is a ITIL I'll give, or ITSM base role, something. So just start views here on the left navigator. Under system UI, you will have this view option. To create a new view, this underscore UI underscore view. UI is nothing but a user interface. So just click on new. ITSM base. Okay, and here you can restrict it with the role. That is what I was telling you. We'll make it available for Control F, CITSM base role and ITL role. Done. So users with these two roles can only see the view. Apart from that, no other user can see this view. A view name can only contain alphabets, numbers, and characters, etc. Have given space, right? Let's remove the space. Because some previous view. Okay. If you want to involve this in any form sections, forms, list, related list, you can also do that. See that view is not available on my profile as an admin. Let's go and check this on any user with the ITL role. Okay. So I'm opening user table here. You can type roles is ITL. That means users with ITL role will get a list. This is the shortcut again. Able tutor. So I'm on Able tutor profile. Now all of you know what is impersonation. Okay. Okay. See, for new form, you'll never find a view, so I'm just submitting this. One minute, let me add admin also. I'm unable to see the view. Update. This thing why the view is not affected. Mm. I'll just add it in the form section. Yeah. Incident. Most probably it has to work now. Okay. We'll wait. Actually, this views will take time, but I'll show you other alternate way which I use regularly to create a view. So you can, I'm sorry, not from use. Let's open instance list. Just go to new. We are on default view, so you can see all the fields again. Just fill the mandatory fields. Okay, save it. Now go to form layout, configure, form layout. Over here, you have options to see the views that are there and also option to create your own new view. So let's say I'll give Shreya and see. Okay. So what all fields that I want to configure here, I have an option. Let's say I want a name and value. Content sections. I'll remove this annotation. I'll remove the channel, subcategory, service offering, contextual search. Okay. This will apply on Shreya's view. If you just see here, my view is directly available. See, Shreya and see. Okay, the fields that I have removed not available here. And just come here and reload. Go to views. Here you have a Shreya view. Yes, ITSM base is also available now. Okay, that is what when you create it from the view, it takes time. But usually that is also an approach. This is also an approach. What is comfortable for you, you can choose that. See, ITSM base. And what's wrong with ITSM? There was another view, right? I didn't add it to the form list and like there are two options, right? Yeah, ITSM base view. To make it available, add it to the form and list so it will be available. Let's say you want it on the problem form, you can add it to the problem form from here. You can add it to the problem list. Then that particular view will be available from there. Same problem. Submit. So now this view will be available on the problem form and problem list. So that was a miss from my end because this is the approach I use most. But make sure if you are creating it from views UI action, you will define the form as well as a list information so that it will be available, and this will be the role restriction. Okay, so user with specified role only can see this view. Now let's check this on the problem form, and I'm just opening all. Okay, ITSM base view. I can see it. I'm on the problem list. And if I open a field, see the view is also ITSM base view. And if I want to modify something here, I can also do that. Let's say I don't want original task information. So you have to select your view, then only you have to modify. Don't save. So now you are on this ITSM base view. I don't want original task. I don't want service and service offering and configuration item. I am removing everything and just saving it. See, the form looks fine. The changes were reflected. Now on the same view, we'll just give ITSM base. I'll remove the role. So user with ITSM base, then my admin role has been coming up. Same. Okay. So now admin will not have access to this. Let's say able tutor have, right? ITL role. So impersonate. CITSM base view. See, I'm able to see. Let's send the impersonation. Able tutor holding ITL role, he was able to see. As admin, in by default, will have ITL role. That is also conflict here, so I will be able to see. You have to make sure you will give a role where user doesn't have a ITL role, but again, he cannot see the incident problem management. That is an issue here. That is the few drawbacks we have in PDIs, guys. Coming to real time, again, admin definitely will have ITL functionalities enabled. So that's the reason I'm still able to see, though the roles doesn't specify, admin is able to view this. Okay, admin can override all this functionality. That is why I say it is a most powerful role. See ITSM base role, where ITSM base and ITL. Where ITSM base doesn't have a access to incident or problem modules. That's the reason I'm choosing ITL role user. You got it? Any doubts so far, guys, in creating a new view and all?
No, Shreya.
Okay. but please create views. This could be a requirement for you in real time. Okay. So you can create the view for form as well as on the list. This is clarified. Let's move to other concepts, which is form design. Okay. So form design, the UI interface for form design would be little different from form layout. There we have a slash bucket, but here we have a something else. But this also helps you to design your form, layout your form. Okay. Here also you have an option to select your view. Let's say we have created Shreya view, right? Yes. I want to work on Shreya view from incident table. Here you have a list of tables. You can choose any table. Okay. So these are the fields that are there. I want to remove service offering, and I just want to move assignment group here, assign to here. Okay. If I want to add any other fields on the form, like date and time, you can just place it here. Caller email. So like this, you can drag and drop. To create a new fields, you have an option. See, if it is an audio field, you can just get it here. Okay. And coming here, you can just click here on the gear icon. You can give MP3 files. If you want to make it mandatory or read only, you can do it from here. You can also edit the backend name if needed. Okay. So save it. This is the other option you have. So what you are comfortable, that method you can choose. There is no restriction that you have to follow only form layout or only form design. Okay. So let's change the view to see those changes. See, the alignment is different. I made it mandatory. This is my field. You got it? And if you want to add any new section, okay, regarding sections also I'll be talking about. What is a section? Usually we are on this view, right? I'll move it to default view. See, this field is mandatory, and unfortunately I don't have information of MP3 files. I'll make it non-mandatory again. Okay, it's not a mandatory field anymore. I'm just moving the view to default view. So these are called as sections. Okay, you have a fields related records like parent information, problem ID, change request information, caused by change, resolution code, and all. So if you want to create any other section, you can also create it. So let's say just change the view to default again. See, these are all the sections we had. Now let's create one more section. Data structure, currency, duration, true and false. Okay. If you want to give a name for your section, you can do it. Save it. So see, this was the DS field, this is the currency field, this is the duration field, this is the Boolean type field. Okay. Again, how to create a section from form layout also I'll show you. Just go to form, configure form layout. From form design, just add plus and you can do it. If you want one column fields without a split, you can also do that. Okay. So see, this is what one column fits. All are occupying whole length of your page. And I don't want this data structure field. Refresh it. See, So again, from form layout, this is the form layout, right? You want to create a new sections, you have an option called new. From here, you can create a section like Shreya, December. And what all fields that you want to add to this section, you can select it from here. Let's say I want business duration, I need channel, I need child instance. Save. See. Again, if you want to add any split, you can add it. Just go to configure, form layout. And select your section here and add split. You got it? We have two different methods to apply the same functionality. That is what form design and form layout teaches. See, I have made them and just come here and refresh. You can see that Shreya December section on the form design. And if you want to do any modification, you can also apply. Okay. I don't want annotation. I don't want this particular section. I can remove it. From here also you can create a new view. List of all the tables that are there in the system. Okay. You can select any table and you can work on form design for that particular form and table. Okay. Now form design is also done, but the pending part is that you have to practice. Let's work on form builder. This is something very latest in our previous version. We have this. Okay. This is little more interactive, little more automated. The same things that we are going to achieve it from here again. So this is the form builder. So here you have fields, see, type of fields, components like annotations or sections. And if you want to add any formatters or embedded list, you can add it. There are total 186 fields. And if you want to add any other field, like business impact, I want to just add it next to your subcategory. I can add it this way. I can also just click here on plus symbol and choose any field that I want. See, it was added. And coming here, if you want to work on any other view, you can also just change the view. If you want to add a new view, you can just create a new view. See, you made the following changes, form layout. So if you just save and continue, it takes you to form layout to create a new view. Okay. And this is the incident form. If you wanted one column, you can also make it one column. And coming down, see, if you want to merge the sections, you can do it. See, the sections that we have also created is visible here. See, if you don't want this entire section, you can also delete it from here. And if you want to search for something, see, date and time, whatever you want to add, you can add it. See, one column, two column, you can define again. Okay. And coming here, if you are working on any other scope apart from global, you can also select that particular application scope. Okay. And just save these changes. And you have an option to preview these changes. And there is some more functionalities enabled here, which is UI policies. So you can also apply direct UI policy. This is how the form looks. So they have given you a preview option. Under notes, we have added this. And over here also, we have added some fields. Okay. So open form in platform. See. Configure form builder. Just a minute. Yeah. So form builder is also help you to do certain things. This is something latestly introduced in service now. So I think you got a overview how to work on form layout, form design, form builder. These are all like if you have a requirement to do, you'll just work on this concepts, and there is no restriction that you have to go with form design only, not form builder or a form layout. It's purely your choice. What is comfortable for you, you can choose that method. Okay. So as I think today it's too much for you guys also to store more information in your brains. I'll take a break. We'll connect tomorrow and we'll see some advanced concepts that works on this particular form. Is it okay?
Shreya?
Yeah, Shreya.
Yes.
Shreya,
Yes,
Can we
yes.
change this form layout to the form designer?
No. We cannot do that. Those are methods. Okay. You can choose any of the method, but you cannot merge them or you cannot shuffle them. Okay. What is convenient for you, you can use that method. Okay. I
Okay.
think you got it. But you cannot change from form layout to form design to form builder. That to that level they haven't made advancement in service now, and I don't think that is more useful also.
Okay, Shreya.
Shreya,
Yes.
in your system, it is beside caller underscore ID and
Yes. Yeah, it's a good reminder. I'll tell
Yeah.
you. I was talking about this, right? SN utils. Okay. So there is a extension called SN utils. The first one which I'm using, it is available on Chrome web browser. But if you are using some other web browser like Internet Explorer or Mozilla Firefox, Firefox or something, you can also use this extension over there. Even in real time, it's a legal extension that you can use in real time, so that you can see the backend names. Backend names are nothing but caller is a label name. This is a backend name, and while working on scripts, we use a backend name. So that's the reason I have enabled this, and that's how the search option is also available. Chandrahas, because of the same extension. Okay, just open the first link, and you'll have this button called Add to Chrome. Once you add it to the Chrome, it gets added here on the extensions, and I have just pinned it, so it is available here. And coming here, this works only when you open the ServiceNow page. See, if you want to see technical names, show technical names on page load, you have to check this checkbox. If you want to add instance tag, you can also add that. Okay, so is it a dev instance? It is a prod instance? Is it a QA instance? You can define it. So just type SN utils, and it makes your work more simple, adding this extension to the web browser.
Okay, Shreya.
Yeah. Sure, guys. By 10:30, I'll try to share you this recording, and tomorrow let's connect. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.